Oh, alright, that's
This
cool.
is all very new to me too. So.
Yeah, okay. Look, Spirit will come in and talk and just do whatever, it's nothing to worry about. Nothing, And they won't give anything too personal sort of thing. You know what? Sometimes they do things in a cryptic way so that you understand but no one else will. Sort of thing. So sometimes things are quite personal, whatever. In that way as well. But if there's any questions you want to ask, feel free to ask any questions. No, that's fine. But straight away I've got who are you? Okay. Alright, so I've just got a lady and a gentleman both coming together. They want to connect with you because they're with your dad as well, but they're coming to be with you at the moment. It's definitely your dad's stepmom that comes in to be a part of you as well. And she's quite I know she is because she's coming with your dad reading as well, but she's very much part of your life as well. She's quite proud of you. She's saying she's very proud of you because she's saying that you're beginning to build your life, do you understand, like in a good way, because she's saying going back about 3 years you could have gone down a different track and things would have been totally opposite to where you are now, you would have been in probably more crap than than good stuff. So she's saying she's very proud that you decided to make a decision that sort of brought you back onto your pathway and get you to where you are to this point in your life with the positive things that come in around you as well. She's saying that she's getting a bit frustrated with you sometimes because you're quite strong-headed. Do you understand? This is how I'm going to be, and I know what I want. And even that's your partner. Kelly's your partner. And she said even with Kelly, it's like she tries to talk to you and reason with you sometimes, but it's like you've got this, you're fixated, and that's it. This is what I'm going to do. But what she's saying is that Kelly is slowly sort of turning you around. She means that in a nice way, like she's saying in a positive way, because even though sometimes you keep on this thing that you're not really listening to what she's saying, but you go away and think about it, so that you then sort of reevaluate what you're going to be doing, so that you change things slightly, so that things are smoother for you, but also happier for Kelly as well. Look, financially, it's like I'm trying to save for something big. Do you understand? I know what we're trying to say, but there's something big you must be working towards, because she gives me a feeling that money will grow, and it's like with the money growing, you will get this big project, item, whatever it is you want to work towards, or what you're aiming for in time around you as well. Now, I know your dad works for himself, but do you also work for yourself too?
No, I'm not, no.
Okay, but do you want to in time?
Very much so,
because there's something that I feel that will come that's going to present itself where you're going to be working for you. Like it'll be a time when the finances, your home, everything's going to be just right, so you can then move forward with this idea or something that you actually want to do for yourself in time, to work for yourself, because I feel that this lady's saying that it's very important that you have to be independent with work. You understand? It's like working for other people is okay, but I feel that you've got a lot of good ideas that you can put together and sort of work for you, use it for you in time as well. So what she's saying is that she's going to try and help guide you, so that when it's the right time to do this business or whatever it is you want to work towards, she will tell you when it's to do that, or you will know when to get ahead with it or start opening it up.
So which lady is this?
This would be your dad's stepmom.
Dad's real mum, or some other one mum?
Yeah, the other one.
Other one,
yeah, the other one, not the real mum, the other one. Comes in because she's quite a strong lady. She comes in, so she's the one that comes in a lot of time, I feel, to be around you as well. And she talks about the little one as well. She says that the little one often communicate. She might just look at her sometimes. Your daughter might run around and just stop and look or something like this. And she said that's because she sees her at times around her as well. So with your daughter, it's like at the moment she's still quite young, but she's quite gifted in her own way. So as she gets older, just watch as she opens up her own development in time, and she might start saying things that might freak you out or something in time, because she's come into this earth plane knowing already. So she's going to be quite a spiritual sort of person, but I don't mean a wacky person. I mean someone that's quite knowledgeable spiritually. And it's like she will know. She'll look at people straight away. She'll suss them very quickly. But I feel that's what you do as well. You're very much the sort of person, you meet somebody within 10 seconds, you sort of know that much about them, if you want to be around them or not, sort of thing. So I just feel that she's very much like you in that way as well. But Kelly definitely balances you out a little bit more, because you need that sort of grounding sometimes around you as well. You must work quite fast, or you must sort of think pretty fast as well, because it's like I'm talking quite fast myself, but that's your energy I'm picking up on as well. You're very, very good though at that. It's like I'm thinking on my feet sometimes what I'm doing next, or that sort of thing as well. So I do very much, you're one of these sort of people that's very, very quick at what you do as well. And it's almost if this lady, it gives me the sense that you're one of these also that doesn't you can pick things up very quickly. You don't need to be taught too long. You can sort of be shown maybe once or twice, but you sort of get the gist of it yourself, so you can do things in your own way as well. You must be very good with your hands or something too, because I'm fixing things, I'm building things, there's stuff with my hands as well with you. That tells me that you're not just very creative and good with planning, but you can think and make, do you understand, without planning sort of thing. So you're very good at doing that sort of stuff. So I feel with this business that's you've been wanting to do is to do with that, and I feel it's going to do very well in time. You know, it's like you will get to go a long way with that if that's what you want to do a later part of your life as well. Look, I don't know why. Have you lost a friend? Have you lost a friend quite young? Did you lose a friend that passed over in an accident?
Not a friend.
Or somebody, there's a young one there that passed in some kind of accident or something?
No.
Okay, there's just a young boy that's there. He passed in some kind of accident, I feel. Maybe going back to the school days, quite young age. Maybe he's coming through as about 9 or 10, but he would have passed over slightly older than that himself. So
he would have been older than 9 or 10 when he passed.
Yeah, but I feel like he's going back to that sort of time when he would have been around you or something like this. So
I lost a little brother when I was 9 or 10.
Oh, okay. But was that a car accident or something?
No.
No, okay. No, this was definitely an accident of some kind. It's definitely not the brother that's there. But it's definitely this other young guy that's there with you. It comes in quite strong as well. But he's definitely coming strong around you too. And do you have trouble with your electricity or your lights or something?
Yeah.
Because he's talking about the lights or electric or something like this too. And he's aware of this. And he's saying he's been a lot of time around you because I don't know whether you've been trying to fix it yourself or something, or I'm trying to search to find out what it is, because it's like he's following you around trying to find out what the problem is in some ways, and he's there trying to help you as well. But I don't know whether you're not doing things safely or not, because it's almost if I'm touching but it's still live or something like this, or not thinking safely enough.
Okay.
And he's saying that maybe just think about the safety aspect of it, to switch it off before, because it might just be a loose wire or something like that. But to find something, you've got to make sure you do things in a safe way rather than sort of just think, oh yeah, it'll be alright sort of thing. Because I'm not saying anything will happen to you, but you know, they get a bit concerned sometimes when they see us trying to make shortcuts in time around us as well. Look, also with you too, with your work side of things, do you have to do a lot of paperwork as well?
No, not really, not so much paperwork side.
Okay, but I'm seeing something to do, some sort of paperwork or something that will need to be done or needs to be kept up to date or something like this. I'm not quite sure what it is at the moment as well. And also, I don't know whether you're doing some sort of studying or you're doing some research or something, but I'm looking up the computer, and I've also got books in front of me too, so I'm looking up different things, references or something like that as well, to do some sort of research I'm doing as well. And you know what too, I feel like even though I'm reading something, I'm thinking about something else as well. You know, like I'm thinking about 5 things at once with you. It's like I'm doing this and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and it's like I'm doing everything at once with you. It's like I'm a bit like a headless chicken at times, you know, with your own life as well. But this, the lady that's here with you, she's once just laughing at you. She's saying, but that's where you've always been, and that's where you're always going to be anyway. And don't matter how much they've tried to sort of slow you down a little bit, they can't stop you, so they just let you get on with it, because that's who you are at the end of the day as well. Now, they talk about your clothes too, so I don't know whether you're very particular with certain clothes or something like this too, but I'm going to shops, but it's like I don't like them. I'm going to go to that one as well, so I do feel you're very much one of these sort of people as well. And this lady's she's laughing about that. She said he loves his clothes, and he's very fussy on where he gets his clothes from as well, because she's saying that she often spends time with you, watching you when you're thinking about things around you as well. But she's saying it's time to chuck out the old, so I don't know whether you've been thinking of changing, clearing the wardrobe or drawers or something. It's like I'm needing to make room for new things as well. So it's almost as if she's saying it's time to get rid of that old stuff so you can put your new stuff in there as well around you. So, you know, she comes in with a lot of love, this lady, very strong lady too with that. You know, but you are very strong yourself. I can feel that on you. You know, you're very positive in what you want with your life as well. You know, and you certainly will go to places because you're a very determined man. You know, you are so determined with your life too. But like, I feel also that you won't just be in Australia, there's overseas connections that will come for you in time as well. You know, so whether you'll have a home somewhere else as well as here, I almost feel like I'm going to be in 2 different parts of the world at different times, so I can live in 2 places at once. So I feel you're going to have something to do with that sometime in your life too. And it's like you'll spend a lot of time overseas, definitely away, you know, with family or friends or whatever, but you're definitely going to spend a lot of time overseas. But it's something that you've got to do, you know, something that's in you, and it's something you've always got to do for you. And if anybody tries to stop you, it's like they just better run, because you get pretty angry pretty quick. You know? We do get that sense with you as well. But travel that is coming for you is going to be absolutely amazing. What's coming for you, it really is in quite a big way. Now I know your dad talked about, you know, the spiritual side and everything else, but you know what, you're quite intuitive in your own way. You are very intuitive, in tune more than you realise, I feel, you know, with things around you. And you must have deja vu, you know, when something's going to happen, sometimes you get an idea or something. I feel you get that a lot too.
I do,
you know, and that's a big part of you. So, you know, you're probably more spiritual than you realise, or more connected than you realise at times around you as well. Do you spend a lot of time in the backyard or something?
That's odd,
Because I'm spending a lot of time at the back or in the yard or whatever. And the lady's talking about being with you as well, just standing there with you whenever you're at the thinking or working or whatever as well. And she says, I spend a lot of time with you as well. And she's saying that I laugh sometimes at the thoughts that you come out with sometimes when you think about it. She's saying that some of them might seem a bit wacky and out there sometimes, she said, but they're not too far-fetched as perhaps you think they are sometimes. So what she's saying is that some of these ideas you think that's impossible, just hold on, because it's not going to be that impossible that things can't happen for you in the way that you want to as well. Now, if you've just been to the dentist,
No, no.
Has Kelly been then?
No.
Do you understand why I need to go then? Because,
Yeah.
because I'm going to the dentist, okay, because he's talking about the dentist and I'm going to get that done in time around you as well. Okay, all right, that's fine, all right, okay. do you lie funny in bed? Do you lay funny?
Yeah.
Because she's talking about you lay really weird.
Yeah.
She's saying, I watch him sometimes when he's going to bed and I don't know, he gets into some of them positions. But she said, I watch you sometimes and you're laying in that bed and she said, I don't have a bloody headache. If I was to lay the way you lay sometimes around you as well. But she said you've got a heart of gold inside. Said you do anything for anybody, providing they don't mistreat you.
Yeah.
And they're honest with you too. She's saying that, okay. All right. She's talking about dishonesty. She said you hate that. Understand? She said, as soon as someone to be truthful and be, even if it hurts, rather than lie to me and be dishonest, because at least you know where you stand with people.
That's right.
And she's saying that you've always been that way, but there's been somebody in your life that's not been like that with you. Somebody that's been dishonest with you in the past. And she's saying they soon found out that what it was all about when they found out they were being dishonest in some way. But she's saying that's just something that you've had to go through yourself and experience for you too. And then she's saying also the fact that she loves the way you do talk to people. Because she's saying there are times when people do, they frustrate us sometimes and they really piss us off. But she's saying there's times when you get like that, but you still try to be nice to people, you still try to respect people too, but there's times when you just can't always do that because people push their buttons sometimes and they deliberately do it. You must have a bad temper as well, because it's like I've got a lot of red around you. Red's very strong sort of person with that as well, but again it's just something you learn to deal with in time. You learn to control that in your own way as well. I don't know why she's talking about this as well. Okay, just trying to work this out. If you made something a little while ago and it didn't work out and I ended up smashing it to bits or something,
and I end up smashing it.
Yeah, or breaking it up into pieces and starting again or something.
I could make many things.
It's like I've made something or I've tried to make something and it hasn't worked out right and I've either lost my temper with it or I've just got annoyed with it and I've smashed it up and either thrown it away or started it again or something like this. It might have been a little while ago or something.
I'm not exactly sure,
Okay, maybe it might be something that might just come back because she's talking about watching you do, making something, it's like it's not quite how I want it, it's got to be perfect, and it hasn't quite gone the way I wanted it to, so I just broke it up and started again sort of thing as well. But that's quite, again, that's obviously symbolic for who you are as a person as well. It's got to be done perfect, I've got to be done this way and that's how it's going to be done. There's no shortcuts, I don't like mucking around with that side of things around you as well. Also, where you're living at the moment too, I feel like I'm making big changes within the house, there's big changes going on there as well. I feel like it's hard work, but it's very good changes, it's almost if it's really going to pay off, in more ways than one in time. It's going to change the whole dynamics of the house, in whatever way. The whole feel of the house is going to be totally different as well. And I know we live in Dubbo, but it must be very bright and sunny in your house.
Yeah.
Very, very bright and sunny, because I get real brightness in the home with that too, and I just feel like it's a very good energy with that side of things around as well. So do you live near a cemetery or something? Do you pass a cemetery on a regular basis?
Not really, no, I don't. Kind of, but I don't live near one. But
okay, because I'm seeing one and it's like I do go past it from time to time. I don't quite know why she's showing me this at the moment. I'm not quite sure why she says that. Yeah, she's showing me going past the cemetery for some reason.
Can you see which cemetery it is, or?
No, I can't quite see where it is, but I feel it's near where you live or somewhere just outside of where you live. Something like that. I'm being shown this. I go past it, not all the time, but now and again I'm going past it for some reason. I don't know why she's showing me this. Okay. Oh, it doesn't matter. Do you do karaoke?
No, not at all, not at all.
Okay, because she's actually singing, or she's tried to sing herself, so I don't know whether you've tried to do that yourself, or you're trying to have a go at singing herself, but she's actually singing as she's standing there as well, It's like she's singing really, really high-pitched noises and stuff like this, so she's trying to just bring that sort of fun and laughter in around everybody at the moment as well. June, July, August. Your birthday in August?
No,
Whose birthday is it in August?
My wife's.
Oh, okay, because he just said, tell him about acknowledge the birthday in August, even though it's a little tiny bit early. She said, just tell her happy birthday for that. It's August now, isn't it?
Yeah.
She said, just tell her happy birthday for that as well, for some reason as well. But you know what, I feel, I know you've got one child, but there's another one. So if you're not ready yet, just be careful for a little while. There's definitely one that's there in the planning as well, so there's definitely going to come as well. And there must have been twins somewhere in your family at some time as well, because I get twins energy also coming from the spirit world as well.